Thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to be reviewing the Smith Ignite Aerodynamic Road Cycling Helmet. Aerodynamic helmets are a cost-effective way to improve your race performance or just look faster on weekend rides. The Ignite is Smith's race day ready helmet that combines a sleek and aerodynamic profile with Koroyd and MIPS safety technology. In terms of packaging, it's a standard cardboard box with a slide out insert on it, Smith logos on the top and sides, with this kind of cool road graphics on there. You can see the helmet is actually sideways in there, and you even have a little window to peek in at the aerodynamic profile. So go ahead and take it out of the box and we'll go over these specs. So retail price on this is $250, so reasonably priced but definitely on the higher end. It's a aerodynamic race helmet that's really optimized for road cycling. It has zonal corrode protection, and that's what these little structures are. It's an innovative impact absorbing material that uses thousands of co-polymer extruded tubes, so it looks almost like straws when you look at it, and helps absorb impact if you were in an accident. And that complements the EPS foam with the in-mold helmet technology. You have a MIPS liner as well, so nice rotational absorption. Very simple liner, and that's cut out around all the different vents to optimize airflow, but provide some rotational impact protection. You have a air evac ventilation system, so it has 10 fixed vents that help funnel air through the helmet and then out with these exhaust vents as well. You have their VayporFit Dial adjustment system. So a simple dial adjustment system we see in a lot of helmets with this wraparound construction that really helps you optimize the fit with strategically placed padding as well. In terms of what comes with the helmet, obviously you get the helmet, you get some tags about what MIPS is on the inside, as well as the branded bag, which is really cool. So if you ever need to store your helmet or travel with it, this is a great option. So you can see it says Smith, and it has a little mesh liner on it. You also get the Smith stickers, so you can always rep the brand anywhere you need to place them. Now let's take a look at the weight of the helmet. So this is the medium North America version. So on the scale, that is 314 grams, so still quite light. Any helmet around about 300 grams is easy to forget it's on your head. Most of the urban helmets are typically 400 or even 450, which are more noticeable. Now let's go over the fit and finish of the Smith Ignite helmet. This has the classic shallow profile with a long elongated tail in the rear that you see with a lot of aero helmets. Really helps reduce the drag on the helmet and optimize your performance. You have some strategically placed vents, 2 open down the middle that help funnel air right into it. You have the zonal corrode technology, which looks like almost straws put together. So it's this 3D structure that are all welded together, and they provide really good protection. So a nice optimized structure in place of the EPS foam. And you can still see it lets air through. You have 2 top funnels and then these little exhaust side vents as well. So really good looking helmet. And the best part about this is the rear profile. So very aero looking, looks very much like a sports car or even a wind tunnel interior. You can see this nice curved centerpiece for the structure and then 2 large vents on each side. So pretty cool looking. And Smith also offers this helmet in quite a few color options. Currently there's matte white or matte black for this classic look. Or what we have here, the Matte Cinder Haze, which is really bright and in your face. It's kind of a strange color name. I'm not sure quite what it means, but it's more like a digital camo meets really bright orange with these kind of overlapping graphics. So really eye-catching, and you can see premium construction. You have a in-mold helmet with the shell that goes all the way around, fully finished on the front and rear. So definitely what you expect. It's a 2-piece design with the shell, so you can see an edge along the back and the rear, but really good looking otherwise. And what's nice about higher end helmets, you have nice sharp edges between the exposed foam and the actual shell, as well as the fully finished interior piece. In terms of the vents, again, you have the 10 vents that help funnel air through, and even though this is the aero helmet, I've actually worn this on multi-hour rides on slow climbs, and it still provides good ventilation because the front is essentially open and the back is so large that it lets air right through. You have that zonal corrode technology again, and you can see that from the inside. Really looks more like straws, and even though it does sort of block the vent, provides that additional structure. So if you were to get an impact, this would absorb some of that and complement the existing EPS foam. You also have the MIPS liner built right on top, and you can see nice cutouts here around the vents, and the front two vents are completely open. So you get a good mixture of that kind of classic open interior with that extra safety layer, and you can see it's quite flexible. You get a traditional wraparound retention system. So essentially thin plastic that goes all the way around, and then you have a traditional dial to tighten or loosen this, and also move this up or down as needed. So nice setup. You have a single layer webbing on the side as well. So low bulk with the side adjustments, which is nice. A lot of helmets sort of drop this in the name of weight loss. This one keeps it, so you can adjust the position up and down. And it's nicely padded too with this little T-splitter. You get a standard plastic buckle instead of a fit lock or magnetic one, which works well and keeps the weight down. And again, easily adjustable with this thin nylon strapping. The other thing I wanted to point out is that you can actually put your sunglasses on the helmet while you're riding. So it has this integrated storage system that's hidden right underneath the top of the vents. So you just place your sunglasses. Here we have our Smith mag. You slide them up and you can see this top portion is actually open, allows the temple arms to go there, and then keep the sunglasses safe and secure. Now let's take a look at the helmet on the road. As you can see, the Ignite in the orange color really pops and keeps you visible from quite a distance away. We're also surprised to find that the orange color is almost a perfect match for the Bolle branding. So if you have an Bolle kit, some of their orange interiors or logos will be a good match for this. Overall, the helmet is really comfortable, easy to adjust, and very lightweight. And with that aerodynamic profile, you get that sleek look so you can go faster on race day or just have fun on a weekend ride or short ride. It's also very well ventilated. Even though it is an aerodynamic helmet, we're impressed that we're able to stay cool, so even on long, slow climbs, we're still quite comfortable. So really well designed overall and a good complement or replacement for a road cycling helmet. Now let's compare the Ignite with other helmets on the market. We have the Smith Trace here, and it uses a very similar zonal Koroyd technology. You can see here in the blue it really pops, and it's all along the edges with that open vent just like the Ignite. So it really helps funnel air through and keep you cool and safe. The big difference between a road cycling helmet and the aero version of the Ignite is the fact that the Trace has a more rounded rear profile, while the Ignite has an extended drop tail for improved aerodynamics. You can also see there's more vents obviously on the Trace, so better for hotter weather or long climbs, while the Ignite is more optimized for aerodynamics. There's a lot of aero helmets to choose from, and they all have that similar extended tail profile though. This is the Furo from Bolle on the left, and you can see similar shallow but very long design, really designed to get the air to go through. What I like about the Ignite though is you have that more unique rear design, almost looks like a TT helmet, while the Furo kind of looks like a standard one, just extended. And I really like the shape of the Ignite's vent. You can see that round kind of hole in the inside really looks cool versus the standard slots. What's interesting about the Furo, it's kind of an aerodynamic helmet that's dual purpose. So it has flexible venting, so you can actually remove these little covers. So if you want more venting, you take it off. And then if you have a race or a cold weather day, you can easily put these on and get the aerodynamic benefits. Obviously you have to keep track of these little covers, and you can't really do it on the road, so that's one downside of the adjustable designs. We also have the POC Ventral Spin here. It's really a beautiful helmet, especially in this mint green. You can see same thing, extended tail. The Ignite is a little bit more slippery looking with that extended portion though, but you can see similar venting where it really ends right in the front, and then you have the top vents to help get some of the air out. This is the spin version. They've actually moved to a MIPS version. So with the spin version, it was just these little pads, so very open on the inside versus the Ignite, although the Ignite still has good ventilation even on hot days. Now let's go over the pros and cons for the Ignite helmet. What I like about it is that it has a sleek and aerodynamic profile, that elongated tail, and the unique rear vent structure. It looks really cool. We also like the eye-catching Matte Cinder Haze color scheme, which is a unique offering from Smith. And like a lot of their graphic scheme, it's really well laid out. and something that should stand the test of time. I also like the fact that the large vents funnel air through the helmet and keep you cool, so even though this is an aerodynamic helmet, you can still ride this on warmer days or slower climbs. The only real con with the helmet is the fact that the cool orange color seems to really attract bees, so something to be aware of, and maybe go with a different color scheme if that's an issue for you. Taking everything into account, we'd give the helmet a 9.1 out of 10. It's a sleek and well-ventilated aerodynamic helmet. Thanks for watching this review. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can see more content from us on our website at thesweetcyclist.com, as well as follow us on Instagram at thesweetcyclist. This is The Sweet Cyclist reminding you to enjoy the ride.